Put your hand in my mouth.
He's gonna bite you.
I need to go on a diet.
Lovable
Forgive yourself, then that prevents you from loving, because it's like you're putting a negative self-image on yourself. So by forgiving yourself, you're loving yourself, and therefore you can love others, because you can't love others if you don't love yourself first.
In order to make decisions and grow, you have to trust that you're doing the right thing. You have to trust that you're on the right path, and that the universe is going to support you. Otherwise, you just because if you don't trust that what you're doing is going to get you somewhere, is worthwhile, or that you're capable of doing it, you're just going to sit in a heap, because you're like, why do it? Nothing's going to work. I can't do it. Everything's hopeless. Whereas if you trust that things will fall, like, okay, there's a reason why.
Fantastic. Yeah, and we have him in the truck. He's 14 feet.
I'm not like judging.
He's going to be standing right here. In fact, here's our show. Surrender. Earthling Surrender, that's the show.
Okay.
Were you from
I'm not judging. Basically, the bottom line is I'm not judging.
Oh.
Very clearly stated among many nations, without the synchronization of collaboration, that the time that we live in as of 12/21/12, prophecies of another mighty and great people.
And it's the feminine energy.
Truly the feminine energy, and that being part of the prophecy also is that this is the time of the forgiving. But as people have continued to hang on, the prophetic saying is a part of scripture within the prophecies is that there's this time to forgive the unforgivable.
Oh yeah, that's so beautiful. Time to forgive the unforgivable.
Which actually for us as Native people to forgive the atrocities that have occurred to us as nations of people on Turtle Island and in all indigenous nations, which is still occurring. And one of the greatest things to forgiveness that must be done is that man nation needs to add forgiveness to woman nation. The things that we've done to daughters, wives, grandmothers, nieces, sisters, all women, and still occurring in this world as we know.
Yeah.
But we must ask forgiveness in order for feminine energy to continue to move forward, because they already are.
Right.
Take a look around.
Right.
The leadership positions in various councils, and legislatures.
Yeah.
Tribal nations. I don't know more. This global movement.
Yeah.
What's just and what's right, what we know to be of what it is the world needs to be in a state of, which is harmony. Is done by Chief Spence, the female chief, the Canadian.
Right.
So it is the time. We are no longer waiting for the prophecies. We are actually living in the prophecies.
Right, and activating our love.
Whatever it is that we are here for, we have been chosen.
Yeah, exactly.
We have been chosen to be present. If you've ever thought about why you didn't come before your auntie, or why you've not come later, there's a divine purpose for the actualization of you being a part of the family of humanity, of all the family in the world.
Right. Beautiful.
You were chosen by your ancestors.
Yes, I believe
long
that.
before time.
I'd like to speak with Professor Poltimate.
He's over with the diesel.
Really?
He's getting sprayed with chemicals.
Really?
Why don't you go do
He's
something about
taking
that?
it in for you.
Brussels sprout.
Understand that.
I'm busy. This is a mess.
Okay, all right.
Go away.
All right.
Get.
Yeah, that's one of the puppets in the show.
I thought that was Papa G.
Oh my God, I want to meet Papa G. Where does Papa G?
He's going to be in the show. He's got a question.
For all that you, did you leave with a scroll yesterday?
Yes. Abundance am I. Abundance I am. Yeah, I gave that to Guru Darshan, who I brought out here.
That's so beautiful. Professor Potamus wants to hear that.
It's about surrendering your ego. So he's asking people to come and surrender their ego. Now yours is already surrendered, though, right?
I gave my head to the Guru many years ago.
That's why you're ready for the gift of abundance. Everybody else is down in the self-love and forgiveness and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's a lifetime of spiritual work and surrender, right?
You know, We can delude ourselves into believing that all of this stuff that we process has some deep significance, and we can keep playing with our little balls of shit for the rest of our life.
Yeah, exactly.
At the point where you recognize that no matter how damaged you were, it's not going to help you get to tomorrow. It's only keeping you changed.
Yeah, it's in the analyzing and judgment, right?
Yeah.
But it's sometimes it's good to assist others that are in it.
Right, here's a wonderful Mullah Nasruddin story. So the Mullah is
Over here a little bit closer, Ben.
is being ferried across this wide lake. And actually he's the boatman, and he's taking a pundit across the lake, this very learned man. And the learned man inquires of him, how deeply have you studied grammar? And the mullah looks at him and says, what's grammar, right? And the pundit, appalled, says, half of your life is wasted. And at that point, this storm begins to rise up over the lake. And the mullah turns to him and says, have you ever learned to swim? And the pundit said, well, of course not. At which point the mullah says, well, I'm afraid to tell you, sir, that all of your life is wasted.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh my God, it's cool.
So these people observe.
That way I can get it without the noise.
Mullah Nasruddin on his hands and knees under the lamppost looking in the grass. And they say, Mullah, can we help you? What are you looking for? And he says, well, I'm looking for my car keys.
Oh God, we were just talking about that.
Okay, so they all go around and they're looking and they're searching, and there are no car keys to be found. And finally one of them thinks and says, Mullah, where did you lose your car keys? And he says, oh, I lost them over there. They say, well, why are we looking under the lamppost? He says, because the light is better.
Ciao, amore.
You've made hard day. Abundant.
Ciao, amore.
We want to stay in touch.
God. I'm getting your syndrome, Perry. It's just Perry. Perry Kaminoff. Yeah, but Professor Plotimus on Facebook or Cosmic Givers. They're all my Facebook.
Yeah.
Festival. This is my favorite festival.
We'll see you.
Thank you. That was the one
Thank you, brother. And we will see you.
Hey, we're in the big black box.
So which aspect of that did you like about what we talked about with the hippo? This was the funniest thing I ever did when Maui was every time that little black cat I had.
Remember, I know.
Oh
I
God.
would watch you do it. It was very funny thing, and like that was just I don't know what the hell we were doing there. Everything was just chaos.
It was.
You would just take your time. You just. Like Princess Potty, what do you call her? Princess Potty? Poshy.
Poshy princess, yeah.
You would do the like in the middle of everything. You would just have this moment of just
know,
like serenity
with
with the cat and the thing.
Yeah, I would leave it like that. She would just sit there and look at it. She would just so intensely. Okay, so
We need to get an iPad like today.
I have one in the car. We just have to hook it up to AT&T.
No, we never have. We can never.
Well, I asked you about that. You said we'll do it at a later date.
I know that was my decision, and I regretted it after I said that.
That's okay.
But you were really late to whatever you were doing.
Yeah, it's all good. The sleepy zombie is lurking in the corner. So do we have heavy happiness happening? Okay.
You're getting the shot?
Oh, no, yeah, I'm sorry. I had to get that shot. Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I'm dancing with the wall scroll like you asked. Yeah, we gotta make a poster of that.
Right, that's why we learn these
But
kind of
we're
things.
learning. Okay, this is with the poster. We can't rush anything.
No, he's not mooning everyone. He's just not happy about the ride, Ben.
All right.
It was mainly me. I kept missing the...
I'm giving Ben a ritual.
Can you tell us how not to get to the festival?
Ritual. Look, this is the ritual.
But turn it around so we can see the other thing. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Peace out, bro.
Peace out, bro.
From the power of Potamus.
Peace out from the power of Potamus.
Chill out, man.